Hello, this is Godel, and welcome back to the Islands of Insight Static Puzzle series. We are back at shifting in phase, and gonna see if we can't wrap up this enclave today. We have done 35 out of 59 puzzles here, although we only did 2 of the shifting mosaics. Those are the ones I mostly worry about doing on camera, because there's not really a whole lot of stuff to talk about while I'm doing this, but oh, with that said, let's get started here. So let's take a look at this one. So we have kind of like this puzzle here, and we need to fit all of the shapes together for this little thing to fit. Some of these have protrusions on them like a puzzle piece, and others have a gap like a puzzle piece. But, it's not like a puzzle where we have a simple number of sides. So, here on this piece, for example, we have 2 identical pieces that look like a bottom left corner, and then we have a bottom right corner as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean they need to be in the top left and bottom right corner, respectively. So, this one, for example, could just be here, and see, now we have all of the bottom corners in this row, but in a different order. So kind of need to think to see what is going to be where. So one thing we do know is that these little nubs stick out beyond the boundary of the blocks. So the nubs on the end of those need to be pointed inwards, and they need to be pointed at the whole of another puzzle. So we kind of got to see, like, alright, where's all our nubs, and which way are they going? So we have... Let's count how many nubs of each kind we have. We have... Looks like 2 up nubs, 3 up nubs, so we have the... we try to move over everything that has the nubs and no nubs, because the nub pieces are going to be the ones that are more restrictive here. So nub, 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 and nub. Okay. So these left pieces, or these pieces on the right, are going to be like our, they're going to be like our gimme pieces that we need to work the other pieces around. These pieces, however, need to be the ones that we ultimately need to be most constrained and concerned with as we're dealing with. So let's start with, like, I guess the right side of the board. We need a piece that does not have a nub against the right. So it could be this piece. This piece also doesn't have a hole in the top or in either side. So that could be a good option here. However, if we're going to put this piece in, like, the bottom right corner, we're also going to need a piece with an opening in the bottom and no nub on the right. So opening in the bottom, no nub on the right. It's only this piece. So if we put this piece here, this is one of our most free pieces, right? So now we need something with no nub on the right. No nub on the right. And it can have a nub on the bottom, but it cannot have a nub on the top. So it can't be this piece. It would have to be this piece. So we've already used 2 of our most, what's it called, pieces? Restricted pieces. So these nubs can't go in the top or bottom, because if they're up here, they'll be sticking off. So these that have the up and down actually need to go in the middle of the board. That means this one's gonna have to go... Well, I don't know if this puzzle specifically requires a unique solution. But if we do this, then we cannot get these pieces in here, because this also would either need to be in the middle of the board or, like, underneath. So this initial move we put over here in the corner is incorrect. Do we have any left nubs? We don't have any nubs pointed towards the left, so let's see if we can use that to our advantage. So let's start with this piece over here, and then what can go underneath it? We can use this piece underneath it. Let's go ahead and do that, and then what can go above it? Only this piece, really. Alright, and then we need to put this piece either in the middle or here. This piece we can now put here. Or in the middle, but I don't know if we want it in the middle. Let's see if we put this one in the middle, how this works for us. This looks like it should work. So now if we put this over here, we put this over here, and we put this one in here. There we go, cool. I don't think this puzzle has a unique solution, but I think there's not that many solutions, so... Great. Let's do another one of those. Actually, hold. Since we have music grids around us, and the music grids we kind of want to use our hints on, let's get a music grid cracking. Yep, let's just hit the 5-star. Whatever. Okay, this one's just a mess of a bunch of things. The bass is really complicated. The melody is pretty quick, so I'm just gonna start filling it in. Put it on the wrong spacing there. Something sounds off over here. Is that all correct? I mean, I think I got the melody here, so... it didn't tell me there's any errors, so let's see if we can figure out the bass. So the bass is like, all of these are like bass notes. So we have the chimes up here, and then we have the bass, and the bass is just going like, woo, 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 and like, it's very hard for me to decipher the bass, so... Yeah, I have no idea. The bass just sounds so muddy in this. I think this might just be a... let's throw a million foresights at it. It sounds like this note is present a lot. I feel like it might just be better to fill this one in and then have the foresight erase the ones that we don't want. This might be a long process. Yikes. We'll be back. Alright, gonna put my marker here to mark that's where we're currently using our foresights. But we can work on some other puzzles while foresights are on cooldown. And then, to be honest, I think this is like totally, for how complicated that one is like totally a legit way to handle that one. I mean, it's not like the intended way, but it is a way. Alright, so let's see. This shifting mosaic, we have a bunch of T pieces around here, and then we need to get this S piece across the board, essentially. I vaguely recall this one. I don't recall how to do it. I just recall this series of shapes. And I remember it being quite a struggle here. Let's see. Can I just, like, move pieces out of the way directly? No, of course not. That'd be too easy for this enclave. Let's see how we're gonna do this. So this T piece is kind of blocked in here. Let me go a different way here. Let me move this up first and move this one down. Now I can do nothing different. What has this helped me accomplish? Move that T piece back down. What else can we do here? This puzzle is like just really tightly knit in here. So maybe something like... that doesn't help anything, does it now? Like this? No. Okay, here we go. Hold on, we dropped that. Now we moved that back there. So we kind of liberated this T at the bottom here. Does that help us? I don't know. Maybe it does. Hold on. Let's see. Stuff down here feels very stuck, so... Hold on. Are we doing something here? Or are we just pretending to do something? Okay, I feel like I'm going backwards. This one's stuck because of that one. I mean, if I just get this out of the way, can I get through here now? Almost. This is close, but maybe it's still far. Yeah, let's see. Can we get this guy down here? Get this guy up here? Oh, hold on. I mean, ultimately, this space up here is not gonna work out for us, I think. We're gonna need this to have room to move the pieces over here. This piece has to get past this T piece, basically. Or this piece to be able to get past, I think. That's what we're trying to aim for. Can we actually slide this like that? Did that help us at all? I see. So this piece is just like stuck up here now. We've liberated this top left T piece, but I don't know if that's really what we wanted to do. Here, put this T piece back down here. Yikes. Let's go, see if we have any foresights available for this guy. Yep, no, I'm not gonna even try to put in more bass notes over there because it's just so muddy, I cannot really hear what's happening in there. Alright, what are we trying to do here? I feel like we've made some progress, right? Like, this looks like we're doing something. Whether or not we are is, like, totally different question. Okay, well, this is just a big gridlock, so... Well, hold on. This looks interesting. And that doesn't really help to go that way. Very gridlocked down here, though. I feel like I'm just making a terrible mess by moving pieces in that direction. Let me undo a little bit. Okay. So can we give this piece some way to move to the right? This would have to move up. Which isn't gonna happen, okay. Can it move down 3? I don't think we could get it to move down to the 3 either. Oh, well, we could, but now we can't move. This piece is blocking the bottom of it, so... Are very stuck in here. I feel like when they made this puzzle, they just went to ChatGPT and they're like, give me the biggest mess you can think of for this kind of puzzle. I'm just kidding. But that would be funny if they did do that. Yeah, I feel like this is locked up worse than it was before. Yikes, you know what? I might just restart this one, because we've gotten it in the opposite corner of where we want it to go. So yeah. Let's just hit restart on this one. Actually, out of curiosity... okay, so I actually went ahead and threw... There is a... Somebody has created a solver for this type of puzzle. Not for this particular game, but for this type of puzzle. And I threw it in here just out of curiosity. This is 90 moves away from the solution, and the starting solution, or the starting set, is 45 moves away. So I really jacked it up. So let's see if I can't figure out the correct way to go. And no, I didn't peek at the solution there on the solver, so let's think about what we learned while we were doing that. So we can kind of like slide a piece out and then get pieces to wiggle around. We can slide this out and get this up here. And like, can we like just kind of like sneak this into the left side of this, I guess? So like this. But shoot, this just like, I don't know. Let's see. All right. Okay, can we get these pieces to scoot to the right somehow? If this piece was up. Come on, scoot to the right, you know you wanna. Oh, we got it to move down a little bit. But what pieces do I have left to move here? I feel like I don't have any pieces I can move anymore. Um... this one is so frustrating. Hmm. I might take a hint from the solver here though, because I don't want to spend like too long on a single sliding block puzzle. So let me be right back. So it turns out this was closer to the goal state than the previous solution was. The other one I was at 90 away. This time it's only 30 away. So I was on the right track here with this one. Let's see what it generally recommends here. I'm just trying to look at what the next couple of few moves are. Um, I see. So without committing this to memory, let's see if I can kind of go through what it's suggesting here. So it's suggesting something like this. Um, I feel like I've already done goofed and messed it up. So what am I doing from here? Slide everything down a little? No, this guy is very stuck now. Let me see here. These T pieces are just like frustratingly frustrating to deal with. They have like so many corners on them and they just get stuck on everything. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Okay. So this needs to come up here. That's what I was missing. I think. Did I just do this wrong though? There we go. Okay. Got the gold piece down. Let's see if I can figure it out from here. Oh man. There we go. Oh jeez, that was a shifting puzzle and a half. I remember doing that. Ooh, hidden ring. I remember doing that one back when I originally did this enclave, and that was probably the toughest one. So hopefully I don't get so stuck again here on these. But I guess we're gonna see here in a second. Anyways, time to dump our foresights here. Alright, not proud of that one, but it's the only thing that's within my capability for solving it, so... we have enough foresights left, but I think we can probably handle some of these music grids, like the slightly easier ones, so... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press H, I meant to press E, so I could listen again. So that sounds like the bass melody there, but now we need the chords. Oh. That sounds correct, actually. There we go. That one wasn't too bad. Alright, let's keep the harder music grids going so I can have something to use something constructive to use the foresights on. The problem with this one is that the bar is just going so fast here. Is this correct so far? Nope. Okay, so that was correct so far. It's so muddy, it's so fast. This is still incorrect here. Okay, well, this is correct so far. I'm gonna come back to this one. Alright, let's hit up some sliders. Sliders on an easier music grid over here. Okay. Alright, so this one I already have much hope because my goal piece I need to move here is simply a 1x1 square, so it must be easier, right? Right? Alright, so we have these big old pieces that are pretty stuck. We kind of want to rotate these around, I think, these T-pieces. So let's have this be able to come over here. Though something's gonna need to... Can we, like, get any of these out of here? Let's see. If I got this piece out, I should be able to get a different piece back in over there, so... Let's put this piece up here. How was this set up before? That let me... Ah, okay. This piece was up here. So if we put one of these over here, alright, we've now gotten one of those out of the picture. We can do nothing of the sort of help in that regard. Well, let's see. Okay, it looks like I might want to quote-unquote store the gold piece up here. Then I can do this. Move these pieces, like, out of the way. Yeah, alright. What does this do for me? Alright, I'm able to get this piece out of there. Nice. Alright, see, I told you those wouldn't be as bad as that other one, goodness me. Alright, let's see what's happening in this music grid. The symbol is way slower than I thought it was, okay. I don't know, I struggled so hard with the drum there at the end. It was not that complicated. How many foresights do we have to use? 3, let's go. Drop them up here. I cannot even comprehend what, this melody is doing in this music grid. So I think at least the symbol is... The symbol is gonna be this. So that we don't have to waste a bunch of foresights on the symbols. The symbol I can pick out pretty easily. Alright, let's do another lock and key puzzle? I don't know. I don't know how to describe this one otherwise. It's kind of what it's like. So we have these 2 sliding bits, and we want to get this puzzle all the way up to... We want to get the gold piece out from over here. So we can slide that far, and then we're kind of stuck. And we can't slide a piece while we have one in here. So... But if we put one down here, now we can't slide the bottom piece. Can get this up here, though. Okay, can we... Okay, no, if we leave one down here, then we can't slide that. So let's move these 2 up. Let's move this one up. Now let's slide this over. Okay. Now we can move this back down here for some reason. Okay, we've gotten one of the pieces loose. Can we do the same thing for this one? Okay. Now can we get this gold piece, like, out of here somehow? Oh, no, we can't flatten this. still can't flatten it. Need to put one of the pieces back in here to be able to flatten it against the right edge over here. So we put this up here, now we can flatten it, but can we get this? Okay, got the gold up there now. I don't think we need to flatten it anymore, so we just need to get these pieces out. Okay. Now just get this one out. Yes, excellent. Turns out this is like the second easiest puzzle because it's right at the entrance. Oh gosh, I hope not. Let's do a music grid while we're still waiting for foresights. So rhythm sounds good. Melody, I mean. Need to listen to the bass here. There we go. Not too bad. Probably no music grid solve bonus for that one, but I digress. Okay, so my symbols from last time were good. I think these two notes I put are correct. We will see when I come back in a moment. Let's find another shifting mosaic. Have we found all the hidden objects? I don't know. I guess there's too many other puzzle types to be able to tell. Okay, so what's going on here? We have like a bar. Oh man, this like leaves blowing in the background kind of threw me off there for a second. I'm like, what is happening? So we need to do a big crunch over here. Not to be confused with reaching infinity. How many blocks do we have over here? So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 5, 15, 20, 25 blocks, and it's a 5 by 5 area. So we have to flatten these blocks against the right wall over here. So that's what we're gonna have to do to get these over here. Now it looks like we're gonna have, I feel like I want to get this 2 by 1 down here in the corner, but not necessarily. We could go something like this. If I could like not severely gridlock the pieces would also be great. Let's get this piece out of here. Okay. Let me think. Okay, so if I make a wall of this, if this one was down here in the bottom right, would that even work for us? I don't think so. Like, this just wouldn't have the correct shapes to fill out the rest of this. So I don't think that's actually how that goes over there. I guess what do we do to get the shapes here in the way we need them to be is the first question we need to answer. Can I get this out of here somehow? I'm gonna restart here. Okay. So we need to flatten this, like something like this. Okay, what needs to move here? What needs to be against the edge? I feel like this L piece needs to be in the bottom right corner, so... No, the L piece can't be in the bottom right corner if I have the S piece here. But if I have the S piece here... Okay, I cannot move the S piece past the L piece no matter what. So the S piece is gonna have to be down there or up here. So I feel like I do want this 2x1 over here. If I had the 2x1 over here, like, pretend it's not in the grid, how would I fill the rest of this in? So, like, I see these shapes, but, like, I can't really fit them in, right? The rest of this grid? I don't know. I kind of re-jumbled things over here on the left. Can we go up? No, we don't want to go up. We want to go, like... Having this 2x1 up here is actually kind of a promising idea. Let me undo a little bit. Feel like I did more than I meant to do here. Okay, let's get these behind this. Now we can get this up here. Okay. Now, can we get something past this L piece? Like, can we get this down there? I don't know if we can get this down there, this corner piece. Let me see. Very stuck at the moment. What if we move this back? Okay, I don't want to get the two piece too far away because I think that has to go in there. Let's leave these up here, maybe. Big, Oh, hold on. Okay. So then now, let's get this piece up here. Okay, now what? Let's get these out of here. Let's move everything up. And then... I don't actually see how that helped me. I feel like this shape is wrong, because we cannot really... Can't really do anything with the shape being like this. But this can be here. Hold on. If that's down there... Let's move these down here for a second. Move this around this. Alright, there we go. Got it. Got the primary objective of this enclave. Unfortunately, that's not the life we're living here. You gotta get all of it. Alright. Got this cursed music grid done. Any other cursed music grids? Was that like the most cursed one? We might be like... Oh gosh, there's another 3-star. We might be getting close to getting out of here. Okay, so we have the drums on the bottom, and then the cymbal and the click. I think that's the correct melody for the drum. Let's see what's happening with the cymbal on top. Cymbal sounds good now. Figure out what's happening with this clicking. By some miracle, we solved this without foresights? What? Wow. Okay, anyways. Oh great, there was another 3-star one down here. Hit me. So there's no chords, but there's a very fast melody happening here. I'm actually just going to go ahead and use my foresights here just so I can get some markers, because I can't really, like, it's so much that it's hard to figure out where I am in the melody. I mean, at least the notes I'm filling in are correct. So was close here. I'm just gonna come back when I have three foresights. I think that'll finish me off there. Okay, let's do another. Oops, I made a little bit of a error in pausing the video here. I actually solved a couple puzzles off camera by mistake, not realizing my camera was paused. So I did finish this one. And then I also finished this grid over here, which was this big piece with a W in it. It was actually pretty straightforward, as you saw. I just undid the whole solution there from the end, and I did this one as well. Also a pretty straightforward one. So, apologies for that. I had then came over and I had started on this one. Nope, it was this one? Yeah, this one here. So I'm just going to start over on this one from the top and continue on this one. So I feel like I kind of want this piece to be above this, if possible. I don't think that's possible, though. So there's a lot of 1x1 pieces here to play with. I think we might just want to go around this way if we can. So let's see. Let's move this in here. And then, can I move one of these up there, though? Not really, because then I need it to be... down here for that. Let's start over again. Okay. What if I go this way? So if I try to go, like, bring the gold piece up and then over. So what has to happen for that? So let's do this first. Kind of need to move this T piece up over here. Okay, that doesn't not gonna help me in that direction. I only have 4 open gaps, and I kind of want to have them consolidated to allow the most largest degree of movement. So I kind of want to get these gaps down from here, basically. Restarted there again. Okay, what can I do here? Okay. Did I find a way for these 1x1s to get out of here? Alright, cool. Got the gaps kind of consolidated here now. I have this big old four block gap. So how can we go ahead and start moving it down? We want to have these 1x1s are kind of like our more flexible piece, so we want to have things going around those where possible. Let's see. Can we get this around this somehow? What if I do something like this? No, then I can't move the block over to sneak things in there. Okay. Let's see, this isn't gonna be able to move up in any way that I can foresee, so... What if we get these down from up there, scoot these over? Did that help? Like, I don't really feel like that helped. It just shuffled the top end around a bit. Okay, but I think I can... Hold on, I can do this, right? No, because this piece is stuck on the other side of that piece. That's the whole problem, is I can't permutate these pieces around each other. Oh, lordy, lordy. Like, I can just spin these around if that doesn't help me. Yep, I feel like I've had this exact layout like 8 times now. And it's not helping me. I feel like this just must, in general, not be the way I want to go about this, because I'm just, like, totally gridlocked in this layout. Oh, hold on. I somehow managed to move this up. So now these can come down here. This L piece can kind of smush into this space. Needs to smush in there more, though, so... Let's see, how can we accomplish that? By getting these, like, 1x1s out of here, maybe? Let's get the 1x1s out, let's scoot this down, and then... we can now... basically want these to get behind the L piece, or have the square get behind the L piece. Or something, I don't frankly know. Can these go up here? Okay, but like, this piece needs to go. So if this piece goes now... did that help? I feel like I just moved pieces around without actually accomplishing anything. Okay. Get this out now. Great. What does that help me do down here? Because this L piece is very stuck. Like, this whole thing is just a giant gridlock, like this. So, hold on. Let's undo a little bit. Can I swap this to be down here instead? No, because that's where I got that stuck in the first place. Okay. What if we do... this? Nah, I'm hella stuck. I think I'm gonna restart, and then I'm just gonna take like a general hint of the direction I want to go with this one. So I will be right back. Okay, so bad news. This is too complicated for the solver I had to solve. It's probably actually not that it's too complicated, but it's that these 1x1s like constitute a lot of moves, so that, you know, they're struggling trying to get those. So I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of solve it off camera, and then I will come back and kind of explain the general gist of what I did. So I will be right back. And just because we're coming close on time here, I feel like I want to wrap up this enclave in this episode. So I might just have a bunch of cuts here for these last few puzzles. We'll see. Or maybe I don't know, I might just get tired of doing this off camera as well. So I will be right back as soon as I figure this one out. Okay, so actually was kind of messing around with it. I just hit the reset button here, so this is like a fresh solution, but kind of got the gist of what I want to do here. So essentially I want to get all of these pieces as like a single block, and then get all of the 1x1s kind of around it as like an amorphous piece to slide everything else around. So now we can do this, right? Something like this. And then can move these down. Keep those going that way. Now we can move this part down. Then up here. Alright, and now we have a lot more freedom in moving these blocks around. So I can move these up here now. Alright, and scoot this over, scoot this down. Got it. Nice. Let me see what my time is at here. And I know I made the couple of editing errors and time pausing errors, so I'm gonna like throw a couple more music grids in here and then we're gonna call it with this one. Not too bad of a one. Okay, so we've solved 13 music grids. We have, I don't know how many left. How many do we have left in this enclave? We have 7 puzzles left in this enclave. I really want to finish it this episode, but it's already taken so long, so... let's do just a couple more, and then I'm gonna, I think, call it there for this episode. So let's get the melody before we worry about the chords. So that sounds correct. Now we gotta do our chords. Do I want to mess with the chords? I do have a lot of foresights available right now. Never mind, the chords were not that bad. I saw the chords were like a, just like 2 notes apart from each other, so... Reach level 40, cool. Anything new unlocked? Nope, not really. You don't really need to buy this other stuff, it's like not really beneficial at this point. I'm so bad with chords. Whoops. Is that correct? I'm gonna use my foresights here. There we go. If I have them, I might as well use them. They're just kind of sitting there, not going to use otherwise. Okay, great. Nice. Excellent. Wonderful. How many shifting mosaics do I have left? Let's count up my remaining puzzles here, and that'll just help me, finish this up for next time. So I have 5 puzzles left. 1. 2. Any of these, like, look really easy as well? First of all, I don't need, like, a night light for my puzzle here. This one doesn't look too bad. Hold on, I think I can do this one now. Kind of want to get... Oh, okay, maybe it's a little bit worse than it looks. Yeah, okay, these pieces are quite large. And in the way. Like, this needs to be under here. You go over here. But I feel like once you get a piece past itself, then it's kind of like making some progress, right? So to move that one back, we need to move this all the way left. Can we, like, stick anything back here in this space? I don't really think so. Because these 3s can't get over there, this L can't get over there, so yeah, we have to... Everything we're dealing with here has to be done in this space, so... This seems promising, though. Hold on. Would it be helpful if I got this L piece, like, underneath down here? I find that, like, it would be kind of hard to imagine that would be helpful. Let me start over again real quick. Yeah, not only would it not be helpful, it's not even possible, so... Let me go back a little bit and then... see about getting this in here. I don't think I can really move these pieces, like, past each other in a meaningful way. Yeah, well, maybe. Hold on. I've gotten this L piece down. Okay. This is very promising, actually. I think this might just be it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. 4 puzzles left. Maybe I will just go ahead and finish them this episode. But let's see what we have. We have a shifting mosaic over there. We have 2 shifting mosaics. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. This might be a slightly longer than usual episode, but let's just do it. Okay. So what's happening in this puzzle? So we have this L piece. It needs to go down. I'm not even, like, thinking about what I'm doing here. I'm just, like, moving pieces. I see piece, I move piece. Probably not a great strategy, but... Can I move this down some way? Like, I need to get this... I want to get this 1 by 1 out of here, because if I can get that out of here, it gives me a more flexible piece I can move around. Alright, so I got the 1x1 out of there like I wanted, but let's see if that actually helps me. Okay, so I need to move this piece down because it cannot move up. So to do this, I need to move this to the left, which means ideally I want this piece to be swapped with this one, if that's possible. So let's see if that is indeed possible, or not possible. Shoot. Come on, man, it's so close. I mean, this is like not helping at all in that regard, so let me go back like a little bit. Little bit more. Okay, here. So I got this piece out. Wait. Oh no, I've gone back too far now. Can I get this piece back in here? Because I still want this piece wedged in here. I think that is... Okay, yep, I'm back at the start of the puzzle. I undid too many times, and now I do not, have, like, my starting set of moves over here. Let's see if I can just figure that out again. So I did something like this. This one needs to move this way, so this can move... Well, I need, like, this... I need this piece out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna start from the beginning here, because I have no idea what I've done at this point. So let's move... Let's focus on getting this piece over here out. Well, now what? It's genius. Does this help me? I mean, not really. This piece still needs, like... This piece is still very much in the way, and it needs a lot of room to get past the other piece. I feel like this is just the starting state of the puzzle again. Is it? More or less, yeah. It's just, here's the starting state of the puzzle. It's just all of this moved over, and this under that. That's where I am right now. Holy jeebus. I'm gonna be right back on this one. Alright, sorry about that. Where were we going here? I think we can actually just slide everything over here and kind of rotate the puzzle around. Okay. This is looking promising yet further. Can we get... Because we managed to get this piece past this one, which was a big issue before. Can we get, like, these now back over here? Oh. Hey, nice. Okay. 3 puzzles to go. We know we have 1 shifting mosaic. Let's just do the shifting mosaic. Okay, so this is actually looking a lot like this one over here. So I wonder if we can employ a similar technique for it. Though this piece is like a lot longer, so... Yeah, not exactly. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do the exact same thing because this is now a long boy piece. So what happens if we just like flatten this down? Flatten this down, move this up, move these up. Can we do something from here? Am I just stuck? I think we can rotate these L pieces over here further. Like so. Squish them down. Yeah, and then we can just like do this like a slider puzzle. Whoa. Alright, cool. All the shifting mosaics are done. Thank goodness. We got 2 puzzles left. I believe there was a 5-pip music grid right here that I've ran past 50 times, so let's do this one real quick. This is like surprisingly close. There we go. Not too tough of a one. Just kind of had to get, it was like stepping up and down very quickly. Alright, 1 puzzle left. Let's finish it. Let's find it. It would be nice if it was just like, you know, a hidden cube or something. I'm not seeing any music grids or well, there's not going to be any more shifting mosaics, so it's either going to be a hidden puzzle or a music grid I'm somehow missing here. So let's just look around. I haven't heard a hidden cube in a while, so I'm going to assume it's either a ring or an arch. Probably a ring, because rings are, like, a lot more hidden. Let's check from the sky. So do we see any, like, visual distortion? Not really seeing anything from up above. What about inside these buildings? Did I thoroughly check in here? Nothing up there. Maybe it's an invisible hidden ring? Bonk. Nope. It's the lore orb here that I'm hearing for that one. Anything back here, maybe? Anybody up here? Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna pause and then come back as soon as I find it. Okay, after gliding around a bit, I managed to spot it. It's over here, just kind of in like the, I don't know, north center, northeast-ish side of the island here. Near this hole that I bonked in. So let's get up here and grab it real quick, and then we're gonna be done. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Gotcha. 100% completion. Many players' least favorite enclave in the game. Oh man, that feels good. Alright, great. Next time we have the highest viewpoint. We have 9 puzzles left there. So that's probably what we're going to be working on. I'm going to take a break. I'm like tired from that enclave. That enclave is exhausting. So if you enjoyed this episode, extra long episode here, stay tuned. There will be more to come. But besides that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of the Islands of Insight Static Puzzle series. Away we go. Where we will be finishing the highest viewpoint. It took so long to get here. I was like, what else do I fill this time with? Anyways, see ya.